there is impeachment. You deal with a lawless president, a lawless executive. But there is another way, and it is right in the Constitution. It's right there in Article 5 of the Constitution. And Mark Levin has written a book about it called Liberty Amendments. And essentially, you should read the book. The book explains the entire constitutional process and also contains some new amendments to the Constitution, which the purpose of which is to simply affirm the Constitution as it was. It's a shame that we're at this point, but the Liberty Amendments are simply amendments to restate the original purpose of the Constitution and just pound it into everybody's head what the Constitution is. Article 5 allows for the states to establish a constitutional convention for the purposes of dealing with circumstances such as we are experiencing today. If the Congress will not impeach the founder, yeah, it's right in Article 5. The states have the power if they want to do it. It takes, forget off the top of my head, 2/3 or 3/4. It's a big task, but the states have the power. Well, no. This is not Al Sharpton calling a constitutional convention and rewriting it. That's not what this is. That was an original fear, by the way. Even Levin admits that he had when looking into this. But an Article 5 convention, which is state-sponsored for specific purposes controlled by the states by virtue of the number of states required to put this ball in motion, gives them control over the process. And I cannot possibly explain a full book to you here in a small monologue. The point is there is another way of going about this. It's not as direct as impeachment would be, but the Republicans have taken that off the table, which is crazy. It's 3/4 of the states that would be required to establish a state, a constitutional amendment set up and run by the states for the express purpose of amending the Constitution or enforcing it or dealing with circumstances such as that we're faced with today. If Congress won't do it, the point is the founders established that the founders, I don't want to get too esoteric here. The people that founded this country, by virtue of what they were doing, believed that corruption of people in powerful places was going to happen. They wrote of the importance of character and honor in powerful executives and elected officials, but they knew what human nature was. They knew the seductiveness of power and how easily powerful people could be corrupted. So they set various things up to counter this process. So if Washington will not reform itself, if Washington will not employ the techniques built into the Constitution to preserve the Constitution, Article 5 provides a mechanism for the states to do it. The point is there is a mechanism. The founders anticipated this, they expected it.
I'm here live in Philadelphia at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. When you hear the phrase lives, fortunes, and sacred honor, these are the folks we should think of, those who anonymously gave their lives. Well, today you have a chance to volunteer. You need to volunteer for conventionofstates.com, the movement that's going to save the country. These folks are willing to step up and give everything. We need you to give just a little bit. Go to conventionofstates.com and volunteer today.